Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Cleveland Cavaliers. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers.
And looking at the Raptors matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Gary Trent. Then there's A.J. Green. And it's Rollins in at the one. And for Cleveland, it's Hunter and Mobley teaming up at forward. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. And it's Allen in at the center position. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Turner for three, sends it home from three-point land.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Outside Mitchell, pass to Hunter. Cleveland working the ball around now. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Here's Milwaukee. It's a three-point game. Trent finds Antetokounmpo, and here is Green. Out to the right wing. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Garland. Oh, deflected. Clock at 6, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
Here's Rollins. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers. Shoots over Mobley. Hunter with the rebound.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title, Clark.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
Here's Hunter. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Garland for three. The rebound by Turner.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Coach Kenny Atkinson demanding that Evan Mobley stay in attack mode the entire game. And Mobley said, I have a lot of different skill sets that I can bring to the table. Being out there and challenging myself is going to sharpen them and get them where they need to be. Back to you guys.
On the rise. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
It's time to get down with your mascot. Let's move.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Merrill's checked in. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Bobby Portis.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. It's stolen by Green. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Here's Rollins. And it's Merrill who clears it away.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little, Grant.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
Now here's Trent. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Here's Hunter, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Nance, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Tyson comes in for Evan Mobley. Mitchell's checked in for Merrill, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Garland. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, after giving up Damian Lillard to the wave and stretch, the Bucks are going point guard by committee, with Kevin Porter Jr., Cole Anthony, and Ryan Rollins all contributing. And I expect we'll see the ball in Giannis's hands early and often.
He knows his stuff. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Now here's Nance. Outside Hunter. Pass to Tyson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Hunter. Three-pointer. Anthony grabs the board. Now Antetokounmpo. Back to Anthony. From deep. He can't hit that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bucks ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks. Guys?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. They've got Prince, Bobby Portis out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Gary Harris, and it's Anthony in at the point. Now here's Anthony. The three is up. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Ball into the lane. Good on the bucket. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Kuzma. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, we all know how much teams lean on their shooting guards to score the ball consistently. Here's a look at the 2 guards who have been filling it up this season. Number 1, Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and his initiative goes a long way. I mean, we've seen it all season. He can gut defenses however he sees fit.
Yeah, and you need that kind of burst from the off-guard position, and boy, does he ever give it to him. I mean, he's a constant threat and a potent weapon.
That's good from Kuzma.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
Bryant, he's checked in for Cleveland. Milwaukee also changing it up. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Prince. Trent comes in for Harris. And it's Rollins in for Anthony. And he makes the first but misses the second. Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Tyson. Here's Wade. Here's Tyson. Antetokounmpo covering. Ball outside. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Milwaukee leading by 3. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Lets it fly. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Ball outside. Bryant outside. Here's Tyson. Outside Mitchell. And counted from 19 feet away. Mitchell's got his first points of the game.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Time to get loud, fans. On their way to the floor is your Andrew Hook Squad.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. Green comes in for Kuzma. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of basketball. Mobley against Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot to the left wing. Here's Rollins. Goes back up, and the layup is good.
Some loud hustle points right there. My goodness.
Cavaliers trail by 3. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Garland. Trent with the defensive effort.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
What a fantastic pass from Garland. This is why his guys really enjoy playing with him.
The Bucks have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Antetokounmpo, right side. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavs have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Garland. Allen on the wing. And here's Merrill, guarded by Trent. The shot by Merrill, no good.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised too.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Bucks on top, up 1. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers in a tight one.
See their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
Their coaching staff has to be pleased with the pace. All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
You look at Cleveland. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things, and I gotta say they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. It's Hunter and Mobley teaming up at forward, and it's Allen in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Antetokounmpo, still without a bucket. Over Mobley. Antetokounmpo can't connect. The Cavaliers leading. The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by Turner. The Bucks shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Such a unique player, Clark. Miles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, B.A. I mean, those are two very distinct skill sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Outside Mitchell. 14 feet away, and the jumper is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Yeah, Mitchell can get this mid-range look lined up. He's a very skilled shooter.
Trent against Mitchell. There's a screen by Turner. Trent from long range. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Turner's got 7 points.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Now here's Garland, giving them some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. Again, the miss by Mitchell. The Bucks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And stolen by Mobley. Pass to Garland. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Rollins, guarded by Garland. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Man, Mobley is always lurking, ready to erase any shot that comes his way.
Parked it down low that time, got hit with the 3-second call. And let's pause for a moment to recognize the teams with the best three-point shooting. Milwaukee, second.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Nance, he's checked in for Allen. Wade comes in for Mobley. Tyson, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Garland. Milwaukee also changing it up. Bobby Portis comes in for Turner. And Kuzma subbed in for Antetokounmpo. There's 1:12 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Back to Trent. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Pass to Green. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Bucks lead by 2.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Tyson. No points so far. Nance, the pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. The 3 ball. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Outside for Green. There's the 3. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Green against Mitchell. To stop the drought. And no good. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Milwaukee out in front. They're up by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Hey guys, come on. Let's close this quarter. Let's close it. Got to pick up our pace. Got to pick up our pace right here.
And Doc Rivers looking for a faster tempo, wanting to make a big push here.
Well, he realizes when his team is attacking at both ends, that's when they tend to go on runs.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Milwaukee, at the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Cole Anthony out there with Prince. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And Milwaukee shooting a rough 29% from the field here. To the paint. Intercepted! And now the Cavaliers on the break. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Ball. And the Cavaliers lead by 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And the Bucks with the possession here after the basket by Cleveland. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Nance. Mobley comes in for Wade. Hunter's checked in for Tyson. And Darius Garland subbed in for Ball. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Green comes in for Kuzma. Trent, he's checked in for Prince. And it's Rollins in for Anthony. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well during that last break I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Yes, sir! The finish with the jam!
Giannis's teammates know he's selfless. He's going to get the ball to the open guy, and it's on you to find your shot.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 2-point game. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. And he drives in. Here's Mobley for 3. Oh, it doesn't go.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
On the attack, Green.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now here's Garland. Tight defense on him. Mobley outside. Jacks up a 3. Turner with a rebound.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
And stolen by Mobley. Hunter against Green. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Milwaukee in the lead. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And here's Garland. Hunter on the wing. Green covering. Now Mobley. Mitchell fires. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Here's Milwaukee. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Boy, those were big free throws right there. It's exactly how you want to close out a game.
And the Bucks pushing it up now. And that's in.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
He gets it to go. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Gary Trent Jr. 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Cleveland calls timeout. They're down by 7. Your thoughts, guys?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Here's Rollins, guarded by Garland. And so it's Milwaukee with the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. So